All right. I think we are live. Just gonna put the screen in the other view. Welcome. Today we got the new features. We're gonna build like kind of one of the last core aspects of this app, the Voice Cam app. We've been testing it out a lot, and it obviously there's a lot of UX and just features that need to be added, but essentially you can say take a photo and then it will snap pics. So that was again that example. It's hearing other vocabulary stuff, but it's only looking for take a photo. So if it's here's anything in that sequence, it will take photos, and yeah, like exactly that. So I might need to do some coroutines with the timing. I think that's definitely something. It's interesting in a kind of a perspective that I've been testing it out a bit, and we definitely got some pretty banger pics. Obviously, this was last night at a concert, and this is an example of you could reach down and set up self timer and take this photo, but it's just kind of cumbersome. Being able to put it down and talk to it is it's a good way to take pictures of a lot of people. This was an example of a good photo. Actually, this girl asked us if she wanted to take our photo because she heard us yelling "take a photo" to the camera app. This is an example of not taking it with great timing, but yeah, it ended up working out great. So there's obviously some glitches and stuff, but if you say take a photo, okay, and so then it crashed. I wonder if I'm just using it too much right now. That could be a potential another thing. Last stream I was trying to get exit on suspend, so each time it would reload the app fully, which is probably what you want. Take a photo. Okay, so there works good. But yeah, today I think the main thing I'm trying to do, it's gonna add more vocabulary options, but we're gonna do a video recording. So we're gonna add a toggle, probably at the bottom, where you can toggle between photo or video. Actually, I don't even think you need a toggle because you could it's all dictated by, there'll be some UI element that indicates whether or not you're recording a video or not. Should also probably make it so you can't take photos then if you're recording, and then that will then get saved to the gallery the same way the photos get saved. And last stream I was trying to import the Natcorder package from the Unity Voice Cam, but they Nat Studio or Nat ML, great people, they made some really awesome assets, and I think smartly they say, hey, look, we gotta make more money from these people, and so from these developers who are making so much money using our assets, let's create a subscription payment. And so what they actually did was they took it's interesting, you can still download NatCam, or not download, but if you've bought the package in the past, you can't buy it anymore, but Unity is nice because you can still access, and they still the files up for NatCam. And there's one small glitch, but it's pretty easy to get up and running. Natcorder is 0 files in their latest update, and when you go to the forums and read about this, you end up seeing that people are typically kind of complaining, and the team at NatML is says they'll send you the last asset if you've bought the package. Which I think if this is 184 or 183, which was last released June 14th, I actually think I have 182, so that could be the last one. I've got it from an old project that I was working on last summer, actually, that needed that quarter. And so I just snagged the library from there. And I think to get it in, we're just going to put this zip file. It's weird how it freezes when it goes over Unity. Into the assets folder. And we'll expand it. Can move it back to desktop. Okay. So now we should have the NAT quarter. It's going to import it. Let's hopefully we don't get any errors. Cool. So I think that's good. Essentially what we need to do for NatCam is, the hard thing is we might not be able to rotate the video. I think we can do that, but that might be a more advanced thing. The new feature in the camera app is that it rotates it depending on the detected aspect ratio. But I don't know if that's the case. It might be a little harder to do that with video, but that's a problem in the future. I think what we need to do now is take this scene, I think, which has kind of this webcam UI element. Does it work? Okay. Start recording. So it makes a clock. I think this doesn't actually do the audio in this impact, but yeah, it uses this recorder library, recorder clock, MP4 recorder, and then it has this webcam texture. So we'll need to replace that with the NatCam version of it. Get recording. I don't know if we need that. So it doesn't need the webcam texture because that's already there. Okay, if there's no webcam texture, or if it isn't set, or wait until it's bigger than default, then set it. Yeah, there's a way to commit the frame with the audio. I think that's in the documentation, which I'll need to add. This is a good place to start. I think for simplicity, we're just gonna take the go back to voice cam scene, and then we're gonna take, wait, what? Okay, is there a naming? What the hell? Might have just broken all my huh. Why is this missing? Net cam, mini cam, voice. Mini cam. Oh, maybe that's what it is. It's not. This is the mini cam, still the scene, right? Let's just. Looks like it is. Yeah, okay. So this is in the wrong scene. Yeah, so I think we're just gonna bring everything into the voice cam manager because that's gonna be the spaghetti code script. Which obviously isn't ideal. But we're just gonna we're gonna keep it simple right now. Because it's not a complex, there's not a whole lot going on in this kind of initial MVP, and like it can always be switched out later. Oh wait. We'll comment it out, so vid recording. Guess I don't even need technically a webcam tag. Because there's just a raw image. But we might need it. Clock. Alright, we'll take these. Okay. Looks like we got an error. Let's figure out what's happening. Okay, we're going full screen. We'll go full screen with Visual Studio, so we got the like space effect. Voice Cam Manager. So it's probably the fact that I was thinking about this as possibly being the error. No, it's using the same namespace. Nat suite examples. Yeah, so this is natcam.examples. And this is natsuite.examples. So, and like, that's the advantage. Like, I haven't ruled out jump to the subscription version that they offer because it's fully updated and it's going to be like way more integrated. I think eventually there'll be some ML features, and if that's the case, if this app can be successful enough, then you know what, maybe I should just do a video unless it's in NetSuite. Okay, there we go. So you just gotta, when it's in the examples namespace, you don't need to actually switch it up. But yeah, cool. So let's recorders.clock. Great. Have the pixel buffer. This requires an array of raw images. Okay, we're gonna put that in right now, and there could be a I don't think we need an aspect ratio fitter, webcam texture, recorder, clock, recording, pixel. Okay, those are in. Okay, and so now I'll add in the recording state region. I'll put it at the bottom. I mean, the script's getting bigger, but it's still not. Maybe with time lapse, there'll be another. Alright, let's see if all that code compiles. Let's take out the region. It's because it's under, we put it in the wrong spot. Okay. There we go. Weird glitch. Okay. Webcam texture is non-existent. Okay, we're gonna need to figure out what. It's got the raw image. What does that get set to? Equals preview. Does that work? We're gonna see. 30 frames per second. I think that's what we want. Equals okay, this is a good one to search for on Google. Maybe ChatGPT can help us out too, potentially. Like 2 full screen. There we go. Okay. It's only for. Does it just need a pixels 32? Um, So it's a texture. Let's see. Nat quarter on a texture is, or get pixels into on texture. Okay. So I think what we might need to do, maybe this won't even work because that's a different version of Nat quarter. But to set the pixel buffer correct, we gotta create a readback texture. I think this is gonna be like memory intensive. I don't know. Whoa. Okay. Equals. Oh wait, okay. What's does? I don't know what that. Okay. Okay. Does that work? Ooh. It's promising. Oh, very promising. Okay, I think what we need to do is put it all into the update loop, because that's what it had in the webcam to commit the frame. Wait, what the heck is that? Okay. There we go. Let's just keep it there. Let's make sure the video feed still works. Yeah, okay, good. Okay. Let's see now. Now in the update loop. Is there even an update loop in this? Yeah, okay. We're gonna need to put in stop, but then also we're gonna do video recording buffer if is if we equals true, we're gonna need to do a combination of is there a did update this frame for the voice manager? It's possible. It's possible. Oh, that's not the end. Webcam tag. This could be how I do Zoom too. Potentially Zoom for video. Okay. Is there there is, that'd be so slick. I mean, it's already the slickest. Natcam is so slick of a software. But if it had this, okay, we're gonna go. I don't understand what frame. Ooh, hot examples. This is like OG GPT. um, did so maybe if I just put the on frame, a virtual void. Let's see. Net cam on frame. Because if that's good, we could just make our own. Aha. Ooh, this stuff's good because I could update all the MIP information. The mimer. I don't even know. That could be an advanced feature too. Webcam texture. It's gonna be too slow. All right. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I think this will work. It's just that it's not the on frame. It's the only thing that I'm worried about is the on frame that did update this frame, which I think is just a more search around on frame examples. When did camera device? Let's go into the documentation. Natcam documentation. The one downside of this package is it's changed so much that there's a lot of stuff. It's hard to figure out the exact stuff. Okay, so maybe inside Unity in Docs. Let's just. Ooh, it looks like there's a way to do zoom natively with Nanocam. Okay, this is gonna be sick. Um, photo resolution. Let's search for on frame inside. Oh, is it? It's not case sensitive. Okay, so this is interesting because it's starting to make that device might. It's gonna be better. But you need an access key. Which is great, but it's like, it's gonna be hard to justify paying. I think it's at least $30 a month, so $360 a year. If like, unless this app is huge, it's gonna be a harder one to pick. I mean, maybe this app could get millions of downloads, but I don't necessarily think that's gonna be the case. So it's almost better to do it here. I think for now there is a way. Alright, we're gonna do a bool. Did update this frame equals false. Okay, and then T22. Bool, bool, bool. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna old pics. old pics equals did update this frame equals false, because if it's the same, and then we're gonna set oh yeah, it's definitely happening in the old pics. Okay, and then this is kind of a mini we're just not okay. Okay, so the logic here is that if we go in and we're you know, going through the recording, pixel buffer gets updated. There's a reference to this other pixel that's the old pix, and if old pix is different than pixel buffer, then we're going to record the pixel buffer frame and set old pix to pixel buffer. So now the pixel buffer gets set, and so then if this were to be called again without the frame updated, then it would just skip over this. And it's got to wait until the pixel buffer's different, which I think will give us that 30 frames a second, or the, yeah, it's limit. Yeah, I think it's gonna work out good. It's never gonna give us duplicate of the same pics. There's a whole preview texture, but Hacky did update this frame. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. So we got an error. Pixel buffer. It's a color array. That's what a pixel buffer is, right? Wait, there's already a color 32. That's what it is. Bam. Okay. All right, cool. So that works. Cool. I think, okay, there's a couple things that need to be done. The first thing to get this working for testing is the old pics needs to be set, or just the video recording buttons need to be set. So up here, status. And the other thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna say if recording equals false. The idea being that we can't have it if it's recording, it can't be taking pictures. I mean, maybe that's a feature in the future, but I think for now that's the way it's gonna work. Can't read okay. Bam. Okay. Index of stop recording. Okay, so I think that's good. And then maybe it's a thing where these get updated first, or it's set in a coroutine. Okay. Cool. So that's good. So now I think okay, just get rid of all the warnings. We're making a clean project here. No warnings. Yeah, so I think that's so confusing. That's minicam. Okay. I think we're gonna be a-okay. Start recording. Oh yeah, we gotta add in Reconismo. We gotta add stop recording and start recording, and I have to Start recording. Stop recording. Um, Oh. So that's definitely... Okay, I think the last thing we're gonna have to do is... on photo save. All right, let's go to the documentation. Save the video to the galley. Path. All right, where's photo save? On photo save. Okay, we're gonna hit it with okay, I think that's good. Start recording. Stop recording. All right, I think it's just set. Unless there's some weird code. Yeah, I think it's set. I mean, I think we're good to test now. Did I just freeze Unity? Thankfully, there wasn't a whole lot of changes. Oh yeah, we'll set... That's kind of one of the last things that we'll do is we'll set... So if it's recording, we'll set a little UI thing active. And I think there's the other cool idea of like, if you're a rear-facing camera, you can assume. The problem is this might interact with the actual flash. So like if you have flash set to true, then you might not be able to go in and actually. Okay, this is all set. But yeah, flash set to true. I want to make it so if you have a rear-facing camera enabled, you can flash. Start recording. Stop recording. Okay, so the functionality seems to work. It gives me a bunch of errors. And then hey, let's make that UI. But yeah, so sorry, the flash, if it's set to true, if you're rear facing camera, I want to make it indicate that it's recording. And maybe it could do something where it like does the inverse if it's. I think I could do it pre-recording. It flashes, and then if it's on, it stays on. And then it flashes twice when it stops recording. I think that's what like makes the most sense to me. All right, UI image. We're gonna call this recording square because that's what it's supposed to do. It's just a small thing that indicates whether or not it's recording or not. Go a little bit bigger. Let's go 75. 75. Anchor it to the lower corner. In scene view. I think I had this separate. I almost like the 3D components better for maintaining it. Okay, set inactive. Now in minicam. Okay, and so then okay, I think that's good. So now, once this is set correctly, in here, set the recording square. Okay, and now just double check it's all say there. Yeah, we'll build. I'm actually surprised. M1 MacBook Air, cheapest on $800. Bought it this November, I think. I mean, it's definitely so fast on iOS build. It's kind of crazy how much time it saves over the my previous MacBook. I mean, I also think this is kind of a small project, so it's fast. But yeah, I mean, if this works, I think there's a lot of questions. Like, I think if it works, it's gonna most likely work with lower aspect ratios. Ooh, we got a fail. Why did it fail? Build utils. Why does the Jew... Why does that happen? There has to be a reason. Maybe it's just like that's just a glitch in the matrix. Okay, still fail. Let's ask ChatGPT. What is ChatGPT gonna say? This is actually really interesting, because this would be like such a big problem for Unity. I mean, and just mobile development in general, where like the build fails. Okay. GPU. Okay, let's try these. Okay, well, first one to try. What happens if we put it in the plugins? It's kind of a crazy one to try. Okay, the other one we could just try. I feel like it's not supported. Yeah, there isn't even an L. Okay, next one we're gonna do. I must delete my whole library. So we're gonna give us some things to try. Permissions. Oh, do you know what it actually, here's what it is. It's gonna break everything. But it's definitely, I think there's a way where doesn't it say it somewhere, that voice cam? Failed to open file. Voice cam. He's gonna freak out. Unity is freaking out. I think it's because that reference is a space. But now when it reopens, it's gonna re-import the whole library. And then I think we might be cooking with gas. Yeah, we'll see. We will see. Yeah, this is where it takes a little while. But, you know, All right, generated these files. Let's see. Editor's still importing assets, script compilation. Oh, this is kind of cool. I don't think I've been in this screen before. Get some. Oh, it gives you the estimate. That's good. Good UX Unity. Finally. Okay. Bam. Oh. I wonder where they're, because back in the day with Xcode, when you would build files from Unity and play, I feel like this could have just been every file, but it would give you like derived data, an extra, it would create just an extra folder that it never like connected to anything that was actually useful. But it was just like a gig of files. Anytime you built a new Unity project. So you would like be debugging an app and testing, and it would be so many Unity projects. I wonder if this lighting, all this lighting stuff, is making performance be worse. Okay. Unity. Ooh. That's what we like to see, it was the bummed library. So now it's built. Gonna click open. Do the couple steps and we should be building for the phone. Okay. Info. I hope that does it. All right, it's building. Like this process takes so much quicker on the new new computer than it did on the old computer. Will it overwrite? Is it still set to like default company or something? Yeah. Okay, we got like 140 more build things, and then we are ready to go. .360 video. It's cool. You can live stream 360 video. Maybe that will be the like way to do IRL streams in a cool way. I wonder if that's possible. If I have an Insta 360 X Probably gets so hot. Cool. Okay, so I can live stream on the X3. That actually might be sick. Ooh. I wonder if they fix this. This always used to be set. Yeah, so you would unlock it and it wouldn't work, but now it seems like it unlocks it. It works. We'll pull up the QuickTime feed. Let's see, access the camera. All right, start recording. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's definitely lagging. It's not updating the feed anymore, as you can see. Stop recording. Is it listening? Stop recording? No, I think it just froze. Hello? Hello? Stop recording? What did it say under Xcode? We'll open the movie recording again. So it works. You can say take a photo. Start recording. Stop recording. Okay, so it does seem to work. Why wasn't it? Alright, we're going new movie recording. Weird how... Okay. Maybe the fact that I was running the... Yeah, okay. So I think I'm just gonna do a little bit more testing. New movie recording. iPhone camera. Why can't I do the face anymore? Did it like lose its data connection? Alright, well, I'm testing it out right now. Start recording. Stop recording. Ooh. Okay, so I just got it. Start recording. Did it? Let's see. Start recording. Stop recording. No. Alright, we'll run it and get the logs. Sorry, we don't have the... Start recording. Stop recording. Video app path isn't compatible. Oh, do you know why? I think it's because... Yeah. So... Just to avoid confusion, video name. Okay, so now, so I think I can get it to at least do one video, and there'll be some performance upgrades. But what's happening is that it's being saved. It's trying to open up a JPEG. But that is good that it's there. So we're getting there. We're getting closer. There's definitely some performance issues with the whole every frame take the texture and convert it to texture 2D. What happens if I ask ChatGPT that? Like if I say, alright, well while it's building we'll ask it that, but if I say ChatGPT, what's the fastest way to get a 32-bit from a texture, from a raw image, from a texture? I bet it could give us some cool. Enable bitcode, no. Okay. And so now I think what's gonna happen is I think it will still crash frequently, but it will be more, or we'll be able to see a video, because that's great, because then we can kind of get over the annoying fact of like we don't need to test it specifically for why isn't it, I'm so confused right now. Why isn't it? Wait, unlock it, does the screen open? It's weird how the camera, oh, I'm trying to get the screen. Maybe it's a QuickTime Player. Aha. Oh, Apple TV? I don't think we have an Apple TV. It just connects to like a random Apple TV. Unable to install. It's because I was fucking around trying to get the screen to work. Maybe it's like this cord right now isn't being plugged in. Quick time, quick time. Screen. iPhone. This operation could not be completed. I mean, outside of... Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just test it out. Start recording. Stop recording. All right. Oh, seems to work. Well, that's cool. 1080. It's 28.97 FPS, which is weird. Okay, so, well, it's good it's saving videos, so now we can optimize it. Let's see if we can get it to work. Maybe we'll restart the phone. Yeah, and so it's definitely one of those things where I think copying the pixel buffer over is kind of slowing down performance. But we're actually at a point where we're gonna be in a good spot, I think. I think I can get it working. I might need to limit the video length. Slash, this could be a thing where I can get it working way better on that device. That was real laggy on the there's all this weird debris on the iPhone cable. That might be the issue. You can get the iPhone camera. Why is there a little warning on the... Okay, well, regardless, you can get videos here. We'll airdrop the video over, and from that we'll be able to inspect it in the desktop. And go from there. Because the other question is how long? Okay, so that's the video. Ooh, that is interesting. It's also the entire screen. Well, it's not the top. This is getting weird. Okay. Raw image dot texture 2D. Okay, so I think what's going to happen is there's no sound. Pixel buffer equals raw image. Let's see, can I do this? And then I don't even need any of this. And that will save a lot. This will save a lot of time, or a lot of performance. Okay. Okay. It is kind of weird how it had the whole frame, but yeah, and this one's working fast, or not fast, but can record for any period of time. I might just end the stream, because it's in a good spot. Wonder if I need to like restart my whole computer to get the QuickTime working. But yeah, the idea is that yeah, I think once this is done, like we'll be, I mean, if the functionality is here, then and it works, like that's amazing, and we're kind of ready to add a lot of these more UX features, kind of get comprehensive platform. But time will tell. Hope Bitcode isn't. Okay, so project is global. So if I do Bitcode there, no, then it works everywhere else. That's good to know. Let's see. I'm gonna search QuickTime iMovie. Not sharing iPhone screen. I feel like there's like a lot of. But like, I wonder if I can put it up here. Just be like, hey, look, here's my screen. This is what I'm doing. You could try that. And just look through the camera. I don't know. We'll also read the logs while it's happening, and I think it's going to be one of those things where we're yeah, we'll be really cooking with gas, getting this app, you know, some optimizations, some UX features, and then we'll be ready to go. All right, let's see. Let's see, this is what I got. Start recording. Stop recording. All right, and then okay, so that's cool. So I'm looking at the video right now, and it doesn't actually seem like it's recording the screen anymore. So I could say start recording. All right, doesn't seem, does it break when it? Did it just? It's crazy how the iOS little screen view gives you more information about the video than the Mac one does. No camera information. We can do the MIME type. 25.7 FPS. And this one's, the first one's 31.58 FPS. So the good news is that it's working. There's no sound still. FPS is all off the charts. But I mean, I think we're in a pretty good place to end the stream. Definitely getting closer to getting the video working. There's a whole video rotation aspect that's kind of daunting, but I think ChatGPT could help with that. And then the main thing is figuring out how to get the variable frame rate to be just locked at 30 FPS. And if that's the case, then I think we'll be done with the video component and ready to move on to the next stuff. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop the stream now and let that marinate for a little bit, and I'll probably work on this stuff tomorrow morning. Yeah, we'll see. All right, sounds good. Thanks for following along. If you're following along on these incredibly boring streams,
try killing bugs the worry.
I think what's cool is that it's gonna be a way to document, like, hey, no, this is like everything I did, because I'm not really working on this project outside of these videos, so you can kind of quantify how long, you know, I've spent building it, which I think is going to be interesting, especially once I put some serious time into it. But yeah, that's it for now. The fourth stream, pretty much a success. Got the video recording working, but with some problems, but I think we can solve those in the next stream. So yeah, see you in the next one.